Going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. Salute to everyone that's in the building, man. Shout out to all the visionaries. Salute, salute, salute. We are back. We are back, man. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. Of course, we got a great show lined up for you guys today. Man, salute to y'all that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way into the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way into the building. Do me that favor, hit that like button on the way in, because we're going to get into it today. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. I hope you guys can hear me out there. Let me know that you guys can hear me. Let me know that you guys can hear me. Let me know that y'all can hear me loud and clear. Drop y'all ones out there. Let me know if y'all can hear me out there. Okay. I see a few of y'all can hear me. Y'all let me know who else can hear me, man. Drop y'all ones. Let me get like 3 more ones, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me out there. Shout out to y'all, man. We're going to get into it today. Oh, yeah. Let me get 3 more ones, y'all. Can y'all hear me? I see 2 people can hear me. Who else can hear me out there? I need 3 more people to let me know they can hear me. And then we're going to get started on the show. Let me know that y'all can hear me. So only 2 people can hear me? Only 2 people can hear me out there. Okay. So we're going to go with that. Only 2 people can hear me. All right. So shout out to y'all, man. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to y'all. Man, feel like it's been a minute. But we're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into it today. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Make sure y'all just go ahead and hit that like button on the way in. Share today's show as well. Share it on y'all community tabs, your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your Twitter, anywhere that you share content. Share the show, y'all. Share the show. So let's see who's in the building. Shout out to my man Bob. What up, Bob? Salute to you, fam. Salute. Shout out. Oh, DS1 don't never talk to us. DS1 don't make no content about the ladies, trying to help the ladies and stuff like that. Right? Lately, I've been talking to y'all. So we're going to continue with that. We're going to continue with that today. So make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Share the show. Y'all see the show. Y'all see today's show. I want to get y'all. I want to get y'all thinking a little bit, ladies. I want to get y'all thinking a little bit. And when I say thinking, I mean thinking outside of yourself, right? Because a lot of times it's easy for a person to just speak from the perspective of just an individual. Like, this is just me, and this is my life, and this is how I would do things. But if you are a parent, if you were a parent, um, if you ever just had any responsibility outside of yourself, right, you will begin to think different as an individual, because there's different types of individuals, right? So it's easy to say, well, I would just deal with it like this because that's me. But what happens when you are a leader? What happens when your position in life changes? Because as you grow and you develop, your positions in life change, whether you know it or not, whether you may recognize it or not, you know? Shout out to my guy Zuma Duma in the building. What up, Zuma? You're Shout out to my guy in the building. Salute, champion. Shout out to my guy Elisino in the building. Salute, salute, salute. What up, Tom? Tom says, sheep in chat, family motivation and success starts once you wake up in the morning with hard ass work and dedication and discipline. Stay focused and motivated every day. Shout out to Tom, man. I appreciate that, Tom. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to y'all, man. Make sure y'all support the show. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Like and share the show, y'all. Like and share the show. Because we're going to walk this down. Y'all know how we do, right? So as you grow, right, your positions in life change. And your positions change because your responsibilities have changed. You're responsible for a lot more. You're responsible for not just yourself, but your environment, your direct surroundings. You're responsible for that. So your position changes. You see? That's like when you were in elementary school, a lot of us don't really have that many responsibilities. Depends on how you grew up and what type of family you grew up in. But for the most part, when you were a little kid, you can just be a little kid for the most part. That's elementary school. Now, when you get to now, see, with me, that's a little different. Like I said, it all depends on how you grew up. Because see, in elementary school, you know, I still had a little responsibilities. I had to do stuff, you know, especially with me being the only child. I had to look after myself too. I had to learn how to protect myself. I used to walk to school at a young age because my house wasn't that far from my elementary school, and my mom went to work. So I had responsibilities, as a teenager when I was a lot younger, because it was just me. I didn't have no big brothers. I didn't have no big brothers or no older sisters coming to pick me up from school. I walked home from school with my friends. And when my friends went home, I had to make sure I got home. And I had to get in the house, lock the door and everything. I had to make sure I did my homework, all of that stuff on my own. So like I said, it just depends on how you grow up. But either way, my point is your positions change. Once you get in middle school, you the average middle school child, now they're responsible for a lot more, you know? You're not just taking out the trash now. You got to clean up your room. You got to clean up the bathroom. You got to wash the dishes. You got more responsibilities. So your positions change in life. This is why you go from elementary school to middle school, or what we call up north, junior high school. You know, because technically you a teenager at 13, but most people don't be in high school until they're 14. You know, so that's why we call up north middle school, junior high school. Because at 13, you're not in high school yet, but you know you still a teenager. So we called it junior high school. But either way, you still in another position. You see? So as we grow and develop, our positions change because of responsibility and accountability. See, the more responsibility you have, the more accountability you must accept, because it's more shit on your plate to deal with. You see? So going from childhood to adulthood, it's a similar process. Your positions change in every age group that you grow into. Your positions change. And at some point, a lot of us want to be parents. We get to parenthood. See, that's another position, because now you're not just, and let me speak for me, I'm not just me, DS1, the individual who has his own goals and his own aspirations and his own feelings about situations in life. But now I'm going into fatherhood. Now I'm going to be a father. You see, that's another position in life where now my actions don't just affect me. The way I respond and react to things just don't affect me anymore. See, fellas, when your position change and you're held to a higher standard, right? You can't use the famous cop-out word that us guys like to use. We know what that word is, right? Man, F it. You know, when we get frustrated and we don't want to deal with a situation no more, or when we about to blow a gasket, man, F it. And you don't care about the repercussions. You don't care about the consequences, because whatever come behind it, only you got to deal with it. So this is when men go, F it. Right? Shout out to Club in the building. What up, Club? Absolutely. I agree. He says facts. Every life accomplishment requires higher stakes. Yep. Shout out to Akuma in the building. What up, Akuma? He says, peace, DS1 in chat. Coming by to show some love. Shout out to you, Akuma. I appreciate that. Big Cat. What's good, Big Cat? Now, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. We got to walk it down first, Big Cat. We got to walk it down. Bob says, I do that a lot. Yeah. And that's a habit for a lot of us men. But you have to remember too, You're only able to do that when you're only responsible for you. You see, Bob? And I realized why I said that a lot more when I was a lot younger. And I don't just mean younger in age, I mean younger in mentality. Now I understand why I said that a lot more. Why I'll be so quick to jump, just why. Now I understand why. Because I only had to worry about me. Only person who was going to be in hot water was me. Only other people who would be worried about me that I ever thought about was my parents. But when your position changes, your mentality has to change as well. So you can't be so quick to say that. See? You can't be so quick to say that when you got little boys watching you. See? See? When you got young men watching your behavior, listening to your conversation. Not saying you got to be perfect, but you have to be aware. And a lot of us, we don't. And I'm not just talking about men, because look at the topic. Look at the title of the show. So this is not about men. And if y'all in the building, make sure y'all like the show. Right? Champ says, I had children early to force myself to be responsible at 19. That's interesting. That's interesting. Like you saying like you did that intentionally, Champ, or did you realize that later on? Shout out to Double C in the building. What's good, Double C? Right? So as your position changes, right, your responsibility grows. So you can't just be like, man, forget that. I ain't worried about that. Whatever. Right? Oh, Champ says, yep, intentionally. Wow. Wow. Shoot, I'm glad you was able to pull it off. But today's show, because that was the preface of the show. Today's show, right? Seen and Unseen says he came into fatherhood ass backwards. Right? Today's show. Ladies, to the ladies that's listening, do you treat your man the way you would want your son to be treated by a woman? This is a question. This is a question. Do you treat your man the way you would want a woman to treat your son? And the reason why I'm asking this is because y'all always say the popular phrase, well, he must hate his mother. He say all this stuff about women. He must hate his mother. Let's talk. Hey, YouTube cameras. Let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. Because y'all always say the way a man treats a woman is how he feels about his mother. This is what y'all always say. So let's flip it around now. I got a question for y'all. Do you treat your man, or do you treat men the way you would want a woman to treat your son? So can men say, since it's popular for women to say, can we say the way, right? The way you treat your man is how you feel about your father? Can we say that? Oh, that's not fair. We shouldn't say that. That's not the same, DS1. Wow. So is it safe to say, right, that the reason why you treat men bad, because that's the way you feel about your father? Would you like for men to start saying that? She treated me like shit because she hate her daddy. Should we say that? Come on now. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Because see, y'all love to paint men to be this. Oh, men are this. Men think this. All men do this. Well, technically, all men think this. Okay. Okay. Shout out to Let Me Put the Tip in. What's good, bro? Why you laughing, YouTube cameras? Why you laughing? Oh, we going there today. We back. It's been a minute. Shout out to my guy, Dale Diddy, man. I hope all is well with you, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you, bro. Israelite Plight says, a lot of sisters have father issues. We're going to talk, Israelite Plight. We're going to talk. We're going to talk. Shout out to my guy, Third Ward in the building. I appreciate you sharing the love, bro. I appreciate it, bro. You already know. YouTube camera says, damn, never thought of it like that. I know y'all don't. Because y'all so used to men just being reactive to when y'all say stuff, y'all looking for an instant reaction. Y'all don't like responsive men. Y'all don't like men that know how to respond. You want us to react. This is what a lot of women expect. That's why y'all say salacious shit. Because y'all looking for a man to react right then and there. But y'all not looking for when we ask questions. Instead of reacting, we ask questions. This is when women get upset. Because it's like, I was looking for a reaction and he's just calm. And now he's asking me stuff. Hold up, nigga. This was on you. See, because a lot of women are used to dealing with men they can outthink. See, women play chess with men. Men don't realize it, though. They only use one piece. That's their piece, the queen. And she just be jumping all over shit, taking over shit. That's what women do. They already be knowing shit. That's why they be looking for a reaction, because they already think, okay, I got his temperament. I know he's like this. So this will set him off. Then when you hit him with a response, it's different. Right. It's tit for that's what they want to get. They want to get you in that space as a man. They want to get you in that space. Because a woman understands that when a man is in that space of going tit for tat, he not really thinking about what he's saying. And she's sitting there recording all that shit you saying to her, and she gonna spit it back at you. But remember when you said this to me? Because when you was in your feelings going tit for tat, because she got you there for a reason, right? She got you there for a reason. She got you there for a reason. She know what she doing. Right. He's reactionary. That's the first thing they try to look for. They try to see if they can always push your buttons. Can I push his buttons? Because if I could push his buttons, he's a robot. I can control him. I can control him. See? So today, it's on women. We're going to ask the women some questions. Hey, L'Oreal, good to see you. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. We are 2 for 2 for today. We got 2 of the lovely lady mods in the building. Good to see you, Miss L'Oreal. I appreciate you. Ladies, do you treat your man the way you want your son to be treated by a woman? Now, be honest. If you know you put men through hell, how could you sit here and attack your son's woman for being like you? See, because it's always said that a man is going to pick women that's similar to their mother. They're going to have similar ways. This is what y'all say. So how you mad or you disagree with the woman that acts sort of like you? Oh, we gonna talk today. How you gonna tell your son he need to leave that woman alone? How long his daddy stayed with you? And all the shit he dealt with. Oh, but his son need to leave her. She don't love him. Oh, you could see that. Oh, how ironic. Wow. You see the truth. Finally, you looking at yourself. You looking at some of the shit you used to do. That's why it's so vivid to you. Oh, we gonna talk today, ladies. Y'all want me to talk to y'all, right? Y'all asked for this. Do you treat men the way you want your son to be treated by a woman? See, because don't demand your son to get some goddamn Princess Diana, and where he come from, what he was taught to like, what he grew up around. Oh, he just supposed to magically do better, huh? Because he your son. He's supposed to magically just... That ain't life. Life don't work like that. Don't work like that. Let's talk. Because see, maybe, right? Maybe things will get better. See, that's always my hope. That's always my hope for people in general, is that their lives get better in all aspects. And see, sometimes you gotta make it to see the future, to heal your past. Let me say that again. Sometimes you gotta make it to the future to heal your past. See, because some of us ain't make it. We ain't make it to see, damn, that's where I messed up. Damn, that's what I didn't do. Some of us don't live that long. Some of us don't live that long. But what happens when you do? What happens when you do? Do you change or do you remain the same? Because remember, you in another position now. You in another position. You a mother. So you not just some nigga's girlfriend. You a mother now. See that? Your position has changed. So your perspective should change. You see? You see? This is what's supposed to happen. This is called growth and development. This is what growth and development is. You see? But see, it's never too late to fix it. What's up, Evelyn Ivy? It's never too late to fix it. Again, sometimes you got to make it to the future to heal your past. Some of us don't get to make it to the future. You see? Let me read y'all comments, man. Yeah, make sure y'all tap the screen. Double tap the screen if you're on the vertical feed. Double tap the screen. Third Ward says, men weren't designed or meant to talk more than women, nor were men designed to be more emotionally intelligent than women. That's not our strong suit. We're supposed to be logical and problem solvers. I agree. Israelite Plight says, many women that have sons think they can talk to a man however. Yeah. True. Their award says facts. Most people don't truly address or start the process of healing themselves from their past traumas and shortcomings until they're grown, because they finally have time to reflect on it. Yep. And a lot of times, Third Ward, what happens is, as we get older, we begin to see it. A lot of people begin to see it, especially once your position changes. You see? I'm gonna give y'all an example. My father, right? My grandfather, right? He treated my father harshly as a kid. And my father vowed to treat me the exact opposite of his dad. But when I was born, my grandfather didn't treat me the way he treated my father. That was his way of apologizing and showing my dad how he was supposed to treat him. He did that by treating me the way he was supposed to treat his son. He treated his grandson the way he was supposed to treat his son. So again, he lived long enough to see his past mistakes. Some people don't get to live that long. And he was able, before he died, him and my dad made amends. You see? And it was because of how my grandfather treated me. You see? So on the women's side, it's the same thing. See, all this fly shit, y'all women like to get on in line and talk now. What happens when you become a mother? You still gonna be talking that same shit? You still gonna be talking about what a nigga gotta have and a nigga gotta do? You still gonna be doing that? So you gonna be raising a little girl and she gonna be sitting there hearing all that shit like you sat there and heard it? Huh? So you gonna raise her up to go out in the world and treat another woman's son the same way you was treating them. See, this is the conversation for today. We having a grown-up conversation. See, these are the conversations parents don't have and couples don't have. See, because this not surface level shit. See, this is some shit you got to think about. Damn, do I want some woman cussing my son out the way I curse niggas out? The way I be sitting here going in on these niggas, will I want to hear my woman's girlfriend saying anything like that about my son? Think about this, ladies. The way y'all go in on men, what if you heard your son's wife talking about your son like that? You'll be ready to kill her. Why? You did it. The fuck you talking about? You did it. Oh, so what happened to his daddy ain't gonna happen to him. What if you heard your son baby mama bad mouthing your son the way you used to do his daddy on the phone? Talking about how he ain't shit, he ain't never did this, he barely did this, what if you heard her going in on your son like that? What you would have to say? You think you could check her? No, you need to go sit down somewhere. You can't say shit because you did it. What the fuck you surprised at? Oh, you surprised your son got the same type of woman as you. How ironic. Welcome to life. You see what happens? See what happens when you think you could fuck shit up and walk over it and act like it ain't there no more? Huh? Oh, that pothole not there no more. Even though they ain't fixed the goddamn road, it ain't there no more. See? I want to hear what the ladies got to say. Y'all not talking. Y'all not talking. We having an honest, grown conversation. What if you hear the way you hear these women talk about men today? What if you hear them talking about one of your sons like that? Calling him all types of bum ass niggas and all that. How would you feel if you just heard it? You didn't see it going on. You heard it. You heard it. What up, Big Dice? Shout out to Big Dice in the building. Salute the Team Guardian. Hey, Cynical. How you doing, Cynical? Third says, this past year, I've been getting therapy for things in my past. Most of my life, I put it off and ignored getting help. But my grandma passing away last year broke me down and made me go seek therapy. Facts, bro. Salute to you, bro. I'm glad you went to get help, my brother, because we all do. All us millennials need to be in therapy. If you're a millennial, you need to be in therapy, straight up. Whether you are early millennial or late millennial, you need to be in therapy. Our whole generation need therapy. That's who suffers the most from the mental health shit, the millennials. It's us. It's us, the millennials. So if you're a millennial, I suggest you definitely go get mental health. Now, if you from Gen X, you definitely need mental health because your goddamn children are the millennials. Like if you a late Gen Xer, your child is a millennial. So you definitely better get some therapy. Most definitely. Because especially the late Gen Xers, y'all had to raise yourselves. The late Gen Xers, the early millennials, to raise yourselves. Pretty much. Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. He says they can't take what, man, listen, bro. We just having a real conversation. We not, it's because see, this what usually happens a lot of times when black folks talk. We look for the punchline to react. You just waiting to hear some shit you don't like so you could spaz out and flip the table so you could not have the conversation. That has to stop. Everybody needs to relax. Put your guard down. Put your guard dogs up. And let's just sit down and have a conversation. And ask thought-provoking questions. See, sometimes when we're not pushed to think on a certain level about things, people can get frustrated and they get offended. And it's because they being forced to think about some shit that they never wanted to, number one, that's uncomfortable. So they don't really know how to communicate that. So they take offense. That has to stop. Because if you take everything offensive, you'll never heal. That's like a basketball player who injures himself and they tell him, you need to be on the sideline resting, and he constantly on the court playing pickup games. He going, I'ma just work through my injury. You're never gonna heal. This is what black people been doing for generations. Until you get a generation of children who then produces another generation of children, right? Who has a lot of mental illness. See, because a lot of the children that's coming from the millennials and the earlier millennials, a lot of children from millennials period have mental illness. A lot of them have autism. A lot of these children have behavioral issues. It's coming out in our offspring. See? And see, these problems metastasize into issues later on. But they all start from things just like today's topic. When you're not mindful of certain things, where you just run through life like it's a free for all. This is why when I talk to the Gen Zs, when I talk to guys like Zuma, when I was doing those shows last year, a couple of months ago, that's why I kept saying to the young bros, what if you live through all this shit, bro? What happens if out of all your homies, you don't die? What you gonna do then? See, we don't think about that. But it's time we have to start thinking about it. And the generation that has to do it is the millennials. We have to do it. See? What happens when you make it through all of this shit? Through all of that shit you lived, what happens when you make it through it? Who are you now? See? Your position has changed. See, once you make it through all that street shit and all that so-called gangster and all, your position has now changed. See? Your position has changed. So when your position changes to parenthood, fatherhood, motherhood, you have to begin to think different. Because now your ways, actions, and attitudes just don't affect you. Because you're not just a girlfriend. You're not just a hookup. You're not just a home girl. You're somebody's mother. See? And whether you have a son or a daughter, how you deal with men will affect that child. Just seeing it, just watching, listening to what you're saying. You see? And see, I know everybody grows and matures. So this is why I'm asking the ladies this question. Would you want your son to be treated the way you treat dudes? Or the way you've treated dudes before? What happens when it's your son? When it's your son's turn to be manipulated and lied to and cheated on and disrespected and embarrassed and humiliated? What happens when it's your boy? See, because y'all women don't be thinking that y'all doing that to somebody's son. You think you doing that to some nigga. That's some nigga. No, that's somebody boy. Another woman, that's another woman's son. Are you thinking about that? No. Y'all don't think like that because he's some nigga to you. What happens when your son becomes some nigga? Huh? What happens? How would you feel then? When you find out that she treating your son like some nigga, how you gonna feel then? What you gonna do then? Now that's your boy getting lied to, Now that's your boy getting fleeced out of his money. Now that's your boy. It's your boy. Now, how you feel? How you feel? Because you didn't feel nothing when you was doing it to somebody else. You ain't feel shit. You was living life. Living la vida loca. That's what you was doing. Upside, inside out. Living la vida loca. That's what you was doing. I'm just living my life. Right? What happens when it's your boy? What you gonna tell him? I'm listening. What happens when it's your boy? He got lied to get abortion money. What happens when it's your boy? I'm listening. Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. Y'all wanted me to get up here and bash men for y'all. That's what y'all thought DS1 was going to do? Y'all thought I was going to get up here and bash men for y'all? Huh? That's what y'all thought, right? Talk to us, DS1. Talk to us. Oh, you want me to get up here and tell these men how they wrong and how they need to man up, how they ain't men. That's what you wanted me to do, huh? That's what you was hoping for. That's what y'all was looking for, right? right. 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 Come on now. Come on now. No. I'm going to get y'all to think. And not think about me. Think about your damn self. See, don't think about me. I'm not gonna come up here and get y'all women to be thinking about me. And no, think about you. Okay. All right. Think about you. See, y'all want me to get up here and get glamorous and sensationalize shit. Woo! You heard DS? Woo! DS1, woo, he did his thing today. He told them. That's what y'all want. A cheerleader. A panda bear. I'm not a panda bear. I'm a grizzly. You can't tell by the hair on my face? I'm not a panda bear. I'm a grizzly. Okay? I'm not a Bernstein bear. I'm not a panda bear. I'm a grizzly bear. Sorry to let you women know that. I'm a grizzly bear. What up, Fred G? Salute. Salute, Fred G. So let me get to this video. Let's get to this video, man. Y'all know we got a video. Shout out to my guy Zuma, man, for hitting the super chat. I appreciate you, Zuma. Zuma says, it ain't about being right or wrong. It's about making sure the future generations don't get caught up like we did. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Shout out to my guy Zuma Duma. Absolutely, bro. We have the education. We have the resources. That's the purpose. That's why our parents always raised us to be better than them. Because they knew later on in the future, we would have more things. Our parents didn't grow up with computers. We did. The millennials, we grew up with the internet. We was the first generation with the internet. We was the first ones to send an instant message. Now they call it a DM. We have the resources, man. We supposed to do better. We supposed to push the envelope, man. Dale Diddy, salute my brother. He says, you only live once mindset is cute until your kid grows up and has to live in an environment you've cultivated. Exactly, bro. Exactly, my brother. Exactly. And you know what happens, Dale Diddy? A lot of times with our people, we don't realize exactly what you just said until our children end up in the same predicament. And you're left there to look on the outside and look in and see like, oh shit. Like, wow. You see? This is addressing trauma. You see? Got a question. Need that stimuli. You got to put that question out there. See, I'm not going to sit here and have the tea conversation with women. I'm not a tea kind of guy. I like tea, but I'm not, y'all know what I mean? I'm not the tea type of dude. I don't care what such and such said on baddies. We're not going to sit on the phone for 2 hours talking about what Young Jock said to his girlfriend on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Why black men just be talking to a woman like Jock? If you don't get off my phone, if you don't get off my phone, get off my phone. So now you gonna make what you just saw some shit on reality TV a part of our life? Get off my phone. Expeditiously. You know, like T.I., that's one of his favorite big words. Expeditiously. I don't know why he finds that word to be so profound, but he made a whole podcast of it. Shout out to T.I. I'm not into that. I'm not into tea talk, cynical. I'm not into tea talk. I like to have thought-provoking conversations with my woman. We're gonna talk about some shit. And it's gonna go into different. We're gonna be over here, and bring it back over here. Yeah, that's me. I don't like to sit around and talk about bullshit. I'm the type of person, if I'm on bullshit timing, I'm watching something and I'm laughing. I don't like to sit around and, oh, you heard that? Oh, what you think about that though? Oh, why most men think like that though? Get away from me. Get away from me. You gonna make some stupid shit like that? No, we not doing that. We not doing it. We gotta push the envelope, people. Because this is why shit doesn't change, because the conversation doesn't. See, I know your income tax bracket must change, but real change doesn't occur if you don't know what to do with your money, if you don't have no purpose for your money, because your income changed, but your conversation's still the same. So that means your mentality is still the same. That means your perspective on life is still the same. So guess what you're going to do with all that extra money? The same shit times 10. You're going to drink more. You're going to eat out more. I know I was in a relationship with a person like this. I almost lost my goddamn life. So I know when that bag come, that shit don't change nothing. Only thing that's fixed is the bills. All the bills are paid. But you ain't going no motherfucking where. You ain't growing nowhere till that conversation change. See, I've been saying this shit for years. When y'all was calling me an armchair revolutionary, oh, DS1 wants black men to be broke. You see why nothing changed around here? Nothing has changed. Black men haven't changed shit around here because we won't change the motherfucking conversation. Challenge your woman, nigga. That's your job as a man. Give us something to do. And let her do it, nigga. Let her think about and figure out some shit. It might take her a year or two. So she knows she ain't dealing with no fuck boy. No bozo. He had me thinking about some shit for 3 years before I figured it out. Yeah, because you ain't dealing with no cornball. Some nigga you just got figured out in your notepad. I'm not one of them. Nigga, she got a check next to your name. Check. That means you a bozo. You don't challenge her. She's not moved by you. See, this is why we gonna have these conversations, ladies. I'm gonna move you. And if you don't want to be moved, guess what? Get out of here. Move on out the way. That's how we run this. That's how we run this joint. If you don't want to be moved, you can get out. Move on out. Because we ain't sitting here playing double dutch and ring around the rosy. Goodbye. Like they used to say on AOL when you sign off. Remember when you used to sign off AOL? Goodbye. Goodbye. Nobody playing with you. So we're going to ask some real questions. We're going to have a real conversation because you grown, right? I'm a grown up. What? I'm a big girl. What? You a grown up, right? Well, let's have a grown up conversation. Let's have grown up. Let's not just do grown up physical things. See, y'all love, I'm a grown up. Let's put that to the side. We ain't worrying about that, young lady. Put that away. Let's have a grown up conversation. Miss Lady. Let's have a grown up conversation, Miss Lady. What's that? Problem number one. Problem number one. See, you want to do grown up things, but you don't want to have grown up conversations. How ironic. What's a grown up conversation? I pay all my bills. Oh, that's the end all of being all to a grown up, huh? You think paying the bills is being grown, huh? That's all that make you grown, huh? That make you grown, huh? You a grown ass woman, huh? Nobody can't tell you nothing, huh? You going out with your friends, huh? Y'all got y'all little CL Benz, huh? y'all got y'all little CL Benz, huh? Y'all going to the happy hour, huh? Elisino says clarity scares the immature and ignorant. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. And you let's add one more to that, champ. Because it's not just the immature and the ignorant. Let's also add the unprepared. The unprepared. Because, see, let's be real. Let's be real. Most women they're trained how to spot the fuck boy, the bad dude, but never know when they got a good one. They're giving all the tricks, tools, and all the strategies on how to deal with the fuck boy, how to deal with the bad nigga. What not to do, girl? You better not do that. You better make sure you that. But the good nigga, the husband nigga, he make it hard to be with him. No, you just don't know how to be with him. You only know how to be with Fuckboy Jr. That's who you know how to be with. See? Because you ain't been taught how to be with a good man. You just always been taught to be where it is, be where that, be where it is. Make sure he do this, make sure he do that. What happens when you run into that nigga you ain't never seen in your life? And this nigga coming in hitting home runs, grand slams. You don't know what to do. That's why your son picked a woman that didn't know what the fuck to do with him. You see? That's how life works. Life is holistic. It's not here, then there, then it's over. That don't matter no more. Life don't work like that. Everything matters. Everything that happens to you, every second of the goddamn day till you die, it all matters. You know why? Because it's all part of your development. Even the shit even the shit that happened to you at the gas station this morning. Everything. That's psychology. From the time you are born into this world to the millisecond you die, everything matters. Everything. Everything. Every nook and cranny. Every nook and cranny. Oh, that was back when. That don't matter no more. Cut it out. You don't understand life. What are you talking about? Told you we going there, Zuma. We back. We back. We gonna be cooking the rest of this week. I already got the shows lined up. You're going to be cooking the rest of this week, Zuma. So y'all make sure y'all support the show. Hit the like button, hit the share button, man. The Cash App is going across the screen. Support the show, man. Northeast Sports says these females will be like that. It don't matter while still believing it matters. Nah, bro, I don't believe that, man. I don't believe that, my brother. if well, it looks like you a dude. I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that. Shout out to my guy Robert Platinum in the building. Salute, salute, salute. I appreciate that, seen and unseen. T Church in the building. Salute, my guy. Shout out to my guy T Church, man. See, it don't work like that. You know all the hell you used to put them men through in your 20s and 30s when nobody couldn't tell you nothing, when you had your body. What happens when your precious boy run into that same archetype? What happens when he runs into a woman that's in that portion of her life that you were in? Nobody can tell me nothing. What happens? And she run your son through the goddamn ringer like you used to do them niggas. Remember Cherry? Don't let me start saying y'all names from back in the day. Peaches. Don't let me get to saying y'all names. Big Booty Rhonda. Huh? Oh, you want me to get to saying the names from back in the day? China doll. What the niggas used to call you back in the day? Light and bright, red bone, red. That's what niggas used to call you, right? Red. Niggas used to call her red. What up, seen and unseen? I appreciate you, my brother. Don't work like that. Sure don't. Appreciate you, bro. Robert Platinum says, I think they care. I don't think they care. They don't even warn their sons about those women. You know why, Robert Platinum? Because they think that it's a separate incident. They think I was just living my life. I didn't know. They don't know. They don't know. This is why we got to have these conversations to let it spark their memory. See, YouTube Camera, she in the clouds now, but YouTube Camera said it early on in the show. She said, I never thought of it like that. That's interesting. Most women don't, Robert Platinum, because inherently they're selfish. Okay? Biologically, they're selfish. So they've never thought of it like this. This is why men must bring logic to exercise their logic. This is how you get them to think. See, a lot of brothers think you get a woman to think by accusing her of some shit. No, that's how women do it. No, you ask questions, and you don't ask questions like you a police. You having a regular conversation. Just allow the conversation to have some depth. Don't be so surface level with it, fellas. Let her think and talk and keep the conversation going. Don't let her tap out on you, because they'll tap out. I'll be back. And then come back. Babe, you remember last time when I was telling you this last week? Babe, hold on. Can you remember what I just asked you? Yeah, can you tell me that real quick? Because I don't want you to forget to answer that question. Don't do it. It's not going to work on me. No, you're not going to reroute it. No. Can you just answer that question for me real quick? Because I don't want you to forget. I don't want you to forget that I asked you that question. So can you answer it real quick? What question? What question? Thank you. And fellas, a woman doesn't have to be guilty of anything to do this. Understand this, fellas. Just because they're evading the conversation, it's not because they're guilty of anything. It's because now they're a part of a mental exercise. Now she got to think about some shit she not used to thinking about, and most likely some shit she don't even want to think about right now. Because right now, you know, she want to cuddle. Right now, she want a hug and a kiss. you see? So this is why they're evading the conversation. It's not because they're guilty or nothing. See? Because they're used to thinking alone and just making decisions for themselves, by themselves. See, that changes when you get a man, baby girl. That changes now. See, things have changed. Because what? Your position has changed. Your position has changed. You see? Hey, and see, look, fellas. Look how women tell the truth right in front of us. The ladies have been evading this conversation the whole show. Do y'all notice this? Do y'all notice this? They have not responded to this topic yet. Do y'all notice this, fellas? Do y'all notice it's most of y'all talking in the chat? And when the women talking, they talking to each other about some other shit. Y'all not paying attention? Y'all not paying attention? See, I'm peeping it. I'm peeping it. They don't want nothing to do with this. Nothing. They like, oh, no. DS1 will not get us telling on ourselves. I'm shutting up. Because they in the clouds. It's 60 people in here. They in the clouds. They in the clouds. They in the clouds. They're like, oh no. No. He's going too far. You doing too much. I be doing too much. I do. I do. You know what's crazy? Self University. You know what's crazy? Now, if this was a smoke show where I was bombing on women with the topic, they'll be all in the chat room. You see, fellas, what I told y'all. We going this way. I know you used to going that way. We going this way. See, they want the smoke, Self University. They want the smoke, bro. If I would have put in the title, ladies, pull up and tell me this. If I would have fashioned the topic like I wanted smoke, they would be in here giving me smoke, bro. That's what they used to. They not used to a man saying, come here, sit down, sit right next to me. Sit right here. Let's talk. Now, I'm uncomfortable. What you uncomfortable for? This is I'm not used to this. You're not used to what? You just sitting next to a dude and we getting ready to have a conversation. What you mean? Am I offending you? No, I'm just I don't really know what to say. There you go. See, they want the smoke. They want me in here going in on them, calling them all types of names, saying they not good mothers. They want me doing all of that goofy shit. Because guess what happens when we approach that way, fellas? They can say, this is why I do what I do. See? But when you don't do that, all they have to do is do what? Be quiet. Even when you give them the floor to talk. And I'm not looking for women to do that. I'm looking to engage. I want to have the conversation. Let's talk about some real shit. Let's leave with this conversation with something and not just in our fucking feelings. How about that? That's not grown enough for you? Huh? See, ladies, what do you mean by grown? What you mean by grown? This is what I want to know. What do y'all mean by grown? I don't want me a grown man. What's a grown man? What's the conversation of a grown man? Asking you how much your student loans is so he could pay it off? That's a grown man. Huh? He gonna go buy you your little C-class Benz or your little 325 BMW. That's the grown man. Because he go buy your little car. What's a grown man? Because I'm trying to have a grown conversation and y'all don't want to have it. I see more men in here talking and the topic says ladies. I didn't ask the men nothing. Today's show has nothing to do with us. So I'm going to ask you, ladies, what's a grown man? What's a grown man? I need me a grown man. What's that? What's that? Because is this a grown conversation? Or is it too much? I thought having a grown conversation wasn't too much for a grown-up. I didn't know that it was too much for your grown ass. I didn't know that could be too much for you. I didn't know. L'Oreal, can I get your perspective, please? Or you gonna put it in the comments? Because I noticed you drop a lot of your sentiments in the comments after the show goes off. But I want to know what, when you say that, if you've ever said it, what did you mean by it? What did you mean by it? Any sport says they say they want a real grown man, but yet want to lead the party lifestyle. Why do you think I'm asking questions? In esports, I'm asking questions, bro. I'm not assuming nothing. Oh, you jumping to the. No, I'm not jumping to any conclusions. That's why I'm asking questions. I mean, and y'all say that I should talk to y'all. Why don't you talk to us, DS1? Why? I'm talking to y'all. The dudes are talking. It's 55 people in the chat. It's 55 people in the chat right now. Most likely it's more, right? I see the same dudes typing. It's like the women said, not today, sir. We're taking today off. We're taking today off. Cynical says, grown, addressing the effery within yourselves and working on it. That's a good one. I like that one, Cynical. I like that one. I like that one. I know. But I only got one answer. That was from you, Cynical. I only got one answer, and today's show is about women. So I was expecting the women to chime in a little more. Bro says, are they in submission? yo, shout out to my comrade in the building. Salute, comrade. He says they're very vocal any other time. Interesting. This is my point, bro. Now, bro, correct me if I'm wrong. If I was in here doing a smoke show about women, calling them all types of names, going hard on them, they're being in the chat room talking like crazy. Talking like crazy. Club says that's because they know they can't bail out of this conversation. Ooh. Ooh. So are you talking about accountability, sir? Are you saying that this conversation creates a level of accountability? Because see, remember, I told y'all we was going to do the accountability show with men running around saying that we need to hold women accountable. You can't hold no woman accountable. Just like nobody can hold you accountable. You hold yourself accountable. Accountability is for the individual. See? So when Club says that's because they can't bail out of this conversation, he's speaking on accountability. You can't play accountability dodgeball with this. Because this is not about us. This is about you and your son. And the things that you do and how they affect your boy, how they affect your boys, the things you say about men, how that affects your boys, the way you treat men, how it affects those boys. Because what if he grow up and get a woman like his mama, and he watched you for years run over men and run through them? Oh, but you got a problem with his girlfriend because she liked to dress scandalous. You still got your poom poom shorts pictures hung up in the house, Miss Lady. What you talking about? Oh, so it was just a phase for you, but it can't be a phase for your son's girlfriend. Hmm. 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 Yeah, it get like that. It get like that. Israelite Plight says you hit a nerve, DS. It get like that when you're not dealing with a dummy. It get like that when you're dealing with somebody who actually loves women. See, when you get with a man who actually love women, they could go that deep and even deeper. Are you ready? Hmm? Are you ready to open up this? Huh? Hmm? That's what you're gonna get when you're around certain type of guys, man. He gonna be more interested in what's going on up there than what's going on down there. You see? This is what you ladies gotta understand. Understand that. Understand that. Bro says they would be taking they will be talking heavy in the chat and in the comments. Facts. Hey, JB. JB says, to me, a grown man is a man who is fully developed emotionally and mentally. He understands responsibilities, and he's empathetic, and he's a teacher. I like that, JB. I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, bro. Shout out to my guy, Brother Love Show, man. Salute. Northeast Sports says you can't tell women what to do. They have to know for themselves what they're going to do. Oh, you think women are programmed to know what they do? That's what you think, Northeast Sports? I think you need to think a little more, bro. Because that sounds good. That's a good theory, but that's not reality, bro. That's not reality. Celine says, I never even thought about what a grown is. I was just raised on duty. See, so if certain things was instilled in you, so that's why you're a certain way. See, but were you raised to recognize certain things in a man? See, were you, and I don't just mean directly taught, because being taught or being socialized is not direct all the time. It's indirect, it's environmental, it's everything around you. Remember, everything around you is stimuli, everything around you. Everything around you is stimuli. This microphone, the camera, everything around me interacts with me. It's called stimuli. So even the things that's going on in your household that's not directly at you, it affects you. The arguments, all of those things, everything, how you get woken up to go to school in the morning, all of those things, Seen and unseen says, I got 4 sons, man. Bless you, bro. God bless you, my brother. I would love to have 4 sons. Silence is consent. Absolutely. Absolutely. Champ says, what about fathers who protect their daughters but run through women? Bet they wake up. Hey, bro, that's a topic that dudes in a barbershop never want to talk about, Champ. That's some shit men run away from. Because that's a conversation that as men we can't be bailed out of. That's a conversation where all the accountability has to be taken by the men. See? Now here's the funny thing, Champ. Here's the funny thing. Now, if I was to do a show about that, all the women would be typing like, yeah, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You notice that, right, Champ? I guarantee you, if I was to do a show about what you just said, you know how many women are being here like, more men need to be thinking like this. Yep. More men need to be doing this. Yep. But when you ask them just a question, they start short-circuiting. They get the short-circuiting. Like you done threw the goddamn toaster in the tub. Celine says, first of all, thank you, Celine. I appreciate your super chat. She says, yes, directly by my father and indirectly by the men in my family. Man, that's why you've been married so long. That's why that man not going to divorce you. Shout out to Celine. That's why your husband not signing the divorce papers. That's why he told you he not signing them. You've been directly taught by your father and indirectly by them. That's why that man is not signing those papers, Celine. There's your answer right there. You were raised and groomed to be a wife. That man know at his age now, he's not going to find any woman that's going to put up with his shit and do what they do for him. That's why he not signing them papers, Celine. I'm just letting you know that, Celine. He's not signing them papers. I actually see, she said I actually dropped the divorce. He's not signing them papers. Sorry, he's not. You gonna have to bury that man for you move on. Sorry, Celine. That man said she gonna bury me for she find another nigga. Nope. Sorry. Sorry. He ain't playing. Champ says, I never understood that. Hey, you know what, Champ? I'm not gonna lie. I understood that by guys from your generation. I knew from young that, or I realized that a lot of men were just gonna be who they were, and they were gonna find women to accept they fucked up ways. And if you try to treat my daughter the way I treat women, I'm gonna kill you. I learned that from young, champ. That dudes, certain dudes, they more their moral compass is different. It's to them, it's not about right and wrong. It's about what I deem right and wrong. I learned that from a young kid, from a young dude. Dudes is gonna do what they do, and you better not do it to them, or they'll kill you. Simple. They like that's just some shit that a long time ago I accepted about men. Like, yeah, I did it, but try my daughter, and I'm gonna kill you. And they're gonna do it. And you can't say, oh, why he want to do that to me? He was doing that to a bunch of other men's daughters. Well, ain't nobody kill him. So you can't try to justify that. You feel me? I accepted that a long time ago. Because my neighborhood was filled with a lot of top legendary grease balls. Like legendary grease balls. Like legendary grind. Like this is why they call Brooklyn the home of the grimy dudes, because you got dudes that are legendary for being grimy, like legendary for being grimy. Like it's a dude from my neighborhood who's legendary for giving a bunch of young girls AIDS in the projects. He's a legend for this. Because then he moved upstate New York and started giving a bunch of girls up their AIDS. And then they finally caught him and sent him to prison. This is facts. Like legendary grease balls. Top of the level grimy shit. Yes, y'all heard what I just said. These are facts. He's a legend for giving a bunch of women AIDS. Facts. And he started right in my neighborhood in the projects, giving girls AIDS. He's legendary for this. That's what he's known for. That's what he's known for. So I had to accept that, champ. Yes, see? I'm glad you admitted it. I'm glad you admitted it, champ. He said, right, we took pride in being foul. Come on. Come on. So today, champ, I want to ask the ladies, are y'all going to take pride in what y'all done? Will y'all just finally concede to the fact that a lot of shit is the way it is because of what happened? Can we do that, ladies? Huh? The men don't have no problem with saying it. He just said it. We took pride in being foul, which affected the children. It affected the guys our age. I remember I did the whole show on Uncle Slickback. Remember I did the whole show on him and told y'all how we got pimping and macking in our life. That shit came from our uncles who was street niggas. My grandfather was a pimp. You see what I'm saying? So I'm asking y'all, as grown women, can y'all concede to the facts? Can y'all just concede to the facts? Because guess what's going to happen when you don't? You're going to see the same shit you was doing to the men out there. You're going to see it happen to your boy. You're going to see it happen to your boy. You're going to see your boy crying. You're going to see your boy ready to crash out and go to jail over a woman. But you could stop that. You could stop it. Are you aware of it? Are you aware that that could be your boy? This is what I want to know. Israelite Plight says, my pops was a pimp. Exactly. Come on. This is what we, come on now. T Church says, I still call myself ish. Hey, bro, that's just how men are wired, and women are wired differently. Women are wired differently. They just are. They're not gonna just come out and just, may take some time. L'Oreal says, yo, that's mad, man, crazy. 28, what up, 28? Salute, my guy. Celine says, I think women been took pride in being foul to men to combat men who were foul to other women. That's a good perspective. That's a good perspective. I could see that. 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 But again, JB, again, Celine, what happens when your son run into a woman who thinks like that? See, the trajectory changes when your position changes. See, so now you just can't look at the situation as, oh, that's a grown man and another grown woman, and they could do whatever they want, and that man should know certain things. You're not going to say that. You know why? Because that's your son. You see? So you're not going to treat that situation as if, oh, well, that man need to go talk to somebody and he need to figure this stuff out, because no, it don't work like that when it's your boy. And y'all know that. Y'all know that. Just like us men know that the shit we say about women don't apply when it comes to our daughters. Look at, perfect example. Look at all of the content creators who will go ham on women and has went ham on women, but say something about his mother. That nigga blow a gasket on live. We saw this. The same guys call women strags, call women hyenas, call women all types of things. Say something about their mother. Say something about their mother. Say something about their daughter. You see what I'm talking about? Because that's your child. You're not talking about any nigga. You're not talking about any dude dealing with another girl. No, you're talking about your son in a relationship with this woman. See, it's different. This is why y'all don't have much to add. See, y'all never been forced to think about it like this. But y'all have to start thinking about it like this. You have to start thinking about it like this. Don't wait till you become a mother. Because see, that's what happened in the previous generations. Then throughout your whole children's lives, they going through your bullshit with you. along with the bullshit that come with life in general. So you need to change your perspective on men, because you might have a son one day. And would you want a young girl coming to your house and sitting down at Thanksgiving thinking and behaving like the old you? You never thought of it like that, did you? Then you got to stop talking out your ass, ladies. Stop saying that y'all men are getting with women like our mothers. Because if that's the case, what the fuck does that say about y'all? If that's the case, what does that say about you? See, yeah, you can say, oh, yeah, that means your mama ain't shit. And guess what that means? You ain't either. Because she act a little bit like you. She act a little bit like you. She think like you. She's insecure like you. So you think you're saying something cute now? Think you're saying something cute and demeaning? You think you checking something, poo? You just checkmated yourself. That's what you just did. That's what you just did. You just checkmated yourself. Because if I got somebody like my mama and I'm with you, who you talking about? Talk about it, L'Oreal. Thank you. Teach them. One man, one dude can't ruin it all. Tell him again. Tell him again. Tell him again. P Ness, what up, P Ness? Absolutely, P Ness. Absolutely. Champ says, my philosophy, you got to be self-sufficient. Read a book, ask the right questions, and listen. Yep. Cynical says, you know the mothers who can spot an ain't crap woman from a mile away. Intuition. Yep. Yep. Shout out to everyone in the building, too. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to my brother Zuma Duma for doubling up. Appreciate you, my brother. He says, my problem is that they knew, but decided to let us find out, then be like, oh, well, you was going to find out. Go eat these shells and find out. You see? But see, that's what we trying to prevent, Zuma. Because see, every generation, as I said, as time goes on, people progress. So the way people respond to things is a lot more outrageous because of the suppression by people. So this is why now a lot of domestic issues is turning deadly, man. A lot of women is taking dudes out. A lot of dudes is taking girls out because they wasn't taught how to deal with that type of pain. These young dudes will blow your brains out quick. Oh, that's what you're going to do? Hold this. And he going to go sit in jail. And he going to go and sit up for it. I don't care. She shouldn't have did that to me. To me, that's a mental problem. Because you can't tell me that you literally sat there logically and strategically plotted and went and did that, bro. That was straight emotional. And that's suppressed emotions. It's suppressed. It's mental illness, bro. That's nah, bro. This is why we got to have these conversations. This is why things need to be looked at and examined on both sides. So then we could start seeing each other humanity again. And then we will be proactive instead of reactive. So when we approaching, it's like, I'm not even going to do that because I know this could happen. So I'm going to go about it this way. But it all starts with a conversation. What do you think you do with your therapist? I'm not a therapist yet, y'all. All right. I know a couple of y'all got y'all consultations. Salute to y'all. I appreciate for helping y'all, man. You know, but I'm not a licensed therapist yet. You know, but we got to get used to having these type of sensitive conversations. I know these conversations are sensitive. I know they are. But we have to be comfortable having the sensitive conversation. Because guess what's happening? Because we're not having the sensitive conversations, our children are growing up and they're desensitized. They're desensitized. So this young brother go get his AR-15 when his heart broke. See, we was taught to get over the first girl, you go get a second one. See, that's the crazy shit we was taught by Uncle Slick and them crazy pimp niggas from back in the day. And all them niggas outside. These young boys today, they going to grab their AR pistol because his heart is broken. Somebody's going to die. You see the difference? You see why we have to address the sensitive topics? These young brothers are desensitized. He going to get his gun. Oh, you did that to me? All right. The whole house going to die. Oh, you brought that nigga in my house? Everybody dying. Black ops. He going to turn his condo into black ops, into a board on black ops and clean everybody. And then go sit in prison. That's not normal. That's not, bro, do you know that's not humane? That's not human. Do y'all know this stuff? This is not human thinking. That's machine thinking, computer thinking. That's not like your brain is not supposed to think like that. This is why we got to have these types of, because we got to understand what our children are becoming. Y'all don't see what's going on. This is why we got to have these conversations. Come on, man. Because the next generations, they're dealing with it totally different. Totally different. I'm not going to off myself. I'm going to off all of y'all. You see the difference? Oh, I'm the problem? Y'all want to make me the problem? Okay, now I'm going to be everybody's worst nightmare. You see the difference? In our generation, we go get high, we go get drunk and get self-deprecate and self-medicate and be down on ourselves and get drunk and go party and do all that shit. These young boys are saying, oh yeah, all right, I'm gonna get rid of the problem for you. There it is. My life was fucked up from the start anyway. I don't mind going to jail for life. That's how they think. That's how they think. See that? You see that? That's a whole, do you know it's a whole generation of that? Do y'all realize that? The drill generation, a whole generation of that. I'm gonna go kill 25 people and go to jail and be proud. They're gonna praise me in there. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. I'm gonna make money and eat what I want, and I'm gonna watch TV, and I'm gonna be on Facebook. What you talking about? I'm gonna live here. This is my home. Do y'all understand where stuff is going? Do y'all know they putting ping pong tables in prisons? Vending machines. Get used to it here. Grab a Snickers. Why wait? Yes. See, y'all think I be having these conversations because it don't go further than what we talk about. Man, this shit go levels deep. When you start understanding how all this stuff is interconnected, why do you think the jails are filled up? These are people with poor problem solving skills. I'm not going to talk to you, nigga. I don't know you. I'm going to kill you. See how we was taught? Talk to you, nigga. I don't know you. See that? But guess what? You're going to be talking to a bunch of niggas in prison for the next 1,000 years. So what you mean you ain't talking to nobody you don't know, young brother? What you talking about? That don't even make sense. Because after you kill me and you go to jail for the rest of your life, you're going to be talking to a bunch of niggas you don't know. So you ready to jump out the window with this gun and kill me and go to jail forever for some stupid shit like that? We got to have these conversations, man. And they got to start small like this. You put crumbs together, you get a loaf of bread. That's how it all works. Micro to the macro. Micro to the macro. We don't pay attention to the small shit. We look past it. Oh, that don't matter. Oh, that was a long time ago. You don't see how it's replaying over and over in your life. You don't see it though. You don't see it. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, Mahogany, how you doing? Shout out to Mahogany Roots. Yes, yes, L'Oreal. Yes. Yes, yes, ma'am. Not just Facebook. They on Instagram and they on YouTube. Some of them got YouTube channels. Yes. Snapchat. Yes, ma'am. They're all over social media. They're comfortable. Yes. Actually, a young brother from my neighborhood, he be watching my show. He just don't type in the chat. He be watching my show. Hopefully he win his appeal, man. God willing, I hope he win his appeal. Bro been locked up since he was like 16. They gave him life. They gave him 25 to life. Facts. So when I say shit, this is real, man. You probably watching in the clouds. He hits me up on Facebook. Told me he liked what I'm doing. They on YouTube, L'Oreal. This is real life. They trying to get us used to come on in and get comfortable in prison. They want to make it so hard in society that we get comfortable going to jail. That's why they're making the jails better now. Jail got Wi-Fi. They got Wi-Fi in jail. Yeah. Wi-Fi. Get you nice and comfy, buddy. We don't need no more leaders. Come on in here. You ain't got to worry about no rent. You ain't got to worry about no rent. We got you. 3 hots in the cot. Thank you. Corrections Corporations of America. Facts. The American Nigger Factory. Daryl Funderburk says, surround yourself with the inspired, the passionate, the motivated, the grateful, the open-minded, the truth, the loyal. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they got tablets. Oh, yes. That's what they be on. Or they be on iPhones. Yeah. They got iPads in there. The Amazon joints. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Zuma, man. Appreciate you for tripling up, bro. He says a neglected child will burn down a village to feel its warmth. My favorite African proverb. Shout out to my brother Zuma, man. I'm gonna leave that up there for a minute, man, so y'all can read that. That's facts. See, we forget about this stuff, man, until we live long enough to see this shit play out in our face. L says, who am I voting for? I'm gonna keep that to myself, L. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Yes, industrialized slavery. Facts. Yep, only getting paid $20 a month. Shout out to everybody, man. We're gonna play this video real quick, then we're gonna wrap up today's show. Make sure y'all support today's show with a like, with a share it on y'all community tabs, man. Share it on y'all Twitters, share it on y'all Instagrams, man. Share the show. If you would like to donate to the show, Cashapp $DS100 Network. DS100 Network. I appreciate all of y'all support, man. Let's get into this video real quick, and then we're going to wrap up the show.
Being honest, ladies, the way y'all treat some of these men out here, I know you wouldn't dare want a female treating your son like this. Okay, you wouldn't dare want your son to be out here looking and acting like no trick. So it just baffles me how y'all come with this energy. I don't know if y'all too consumed in social media and the facade that's all on the internet, but that man is not obligated to do shit for you unless you're his girl or his wife. He's just not. The entitlement is crazy.
So before we get up out of here, what y'all think about that? Ladies, do y'all agree? Ladies, do y'all agree? Or do y'all disagree? What up, Ism? Shout out to Unc in the building. Appreciate you tapping in, Ism. Salute to you, my brother. Cynical says, I bet there are people in the comments classifying her as a pick me or male identified. You already know. What up, Gemini? Shout out to Gemini 605. He says it's a lot of crazy, strange things going on in the world today. Very crazy and strange. So I just wanted to come to y'all with that today. We will be back tomorrow with another show. We will be back tomorrow with another great show. Like I said, we will be doing shows all this week, man. Y'all stay tuned. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. I appreciate y'all, man. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Salute to you, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. You already know. Salute. Salute, Zuma. Man, I appreciate everyone for pulling up to today's show. Like I said, man, if you're enjoying the content, like the show. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Don't forget, get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget. Also, in the description box is the link. Make sure y'all check out the merch store. Go and get y'all some DS1 merch, man. Go and get y'all some Sleep Stay Sleep merch. Go and get the merch as y'all asked, man. We definitely got some stuff for the ladies as well. We definitely got some merch for all the visionaries. Go and check it out, man. Go and check it out. Make sure y'all go and support. I appreciate everyone for all the financial donations. I appreciate y'all if you hit the Cash App. Everybody who hit the Super Chat as well. I appreciate all the love and the support, man. You're going to have to catch the playback, G, man. You're going to have to catch the playback. But salute to everyone for pulling up. Like I said, get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this topic. We will be back tomorrow with another great show. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. Shout out to my lovely lady mods for coming through today and holding it down as always. I appreciate y'all ladies so much. Shout out to everyone for pulling up. Salute to all the visionaries, of course. Salute, salute, salute. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.